Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crendor, and today we're going to be talking about the new Burning Crusade Classic news involving the Deluxe Edition, and possibly more. So, a post on Wowhead yesterday was talking about how last month's discovery of indications of a Burning Crusade Classic Deluxe Edition, Blizzard has pushed a new submission build to their CDN with images that support data mine information. And it shows what's in the background right here, even though it's extremely low res. It looks like a Dark Portal Hearthstone toy, a Path of Illidan toy, and a Warp Stalker mount. There are also two mounts there, so maybe one's in Shadowlands and one's actually in Burning Crusade. That's what a lot of people are speculating. And the preview also showed both low and high-res version of Warp Stalker mounts, likely meaning players will obtain the mount in the Burning Crusade Classic and in Shadowlands by obtaining the Deluxe Edition. It also contains previews for the new Path of Illidan, Dark Portal toys, similar to their TCG counterparts. So, this is obviously a big topic for many reasons. Number one, it's part of the some changes, right? It's part of the they're adding stuff into Burning Crusade Classic and changing the game. Some would say for the worse. And it's I don't know how I feel about it either. At first, first it was the boost, right? And the boost I was fine with. I'm like, right, you know, the boost, whatever. I think the boost is good. It helps some people get up if they don't want to play Classic WoW. There's gonna be a lot of people that don't want to play through Classic WoW. And if, you know, I don't mind if it's like one boost and then you whatever, right? That's how I felt. I know some people don't even like the boost, but I'm like, whatever. Especially because there's people I know that are like level 30 and they're like, I'm not even going to play TBC Classic if I don't get the boost. And then some people might be, you know, they're like, well, don't play the game then. But, you know, this is a company trying to make money. And so they're going to be like, we'd like you to skip the content, just play Burning Crusade, come back. All right? They want people to play, right? I get that. I understand that. Now, the mount aspect. To me, this is the problem with this is it opens the doors, right? It's the whole, like, you give an inch, you take a mile, that type of thing. Because it looks like they're trying to add a store in. And when you start adding the store in, I mean, how many things are you going to add? Are you going to add more mounts? Are you actually going to be able to buy boosts now? Are you going to, you know, are they going to just sell as many things as they do in retail WoW? And I think that's a problem. I think that's a big problem, actually, because when you start doing that, you're taking away what essentially makes these classic games what they are, right? I mean, it's like going back to Diablo 3, remastered, right? Because Diablo 3 remastered is coming out. You're like, wow, this is great. And then all of a sudden, you're like, your wizard can look like a clown. your wizard, your sorcerer, she can look like, you know, her spell sends out race cars and stuff like that. And it's like you might be like, all right, whatever. But there's something it just feels soulless about it. You know what I mean? There's something that just feels bad, and I feel like it just puts people off. And I think that's what a lot of people are having right now, right? Like, imagine, you know, you go back, you're like, wow, this is it, the Burning Crusade Classic, right? You're going back, and then you just start seeing all these different mounts all over the place, and it's like, all right, there's that one, and there's the Warp Stalker, and then there's like I don't know, a Fell Reaver mount some guy's on. And it takes you out of the environment in a way, right? Because the whole point of these old games, these old World of Warcraft games, was they were more like an RPG. When I played through Classic WoW, what I enjoyed most about it was the slower pace, right? It's more of an actual RPG game. And it's less of that retail hack and slash action role-playing game and more of just an old school RPG. And I like both of the versions for that, right? Like, for this, I was like, okay, you know, if you buy Burning Crusade Classic, or, you know, maybe you pick up the Deluxe Edition, you get this Warp Stalker mount in retail WoW, right? So when you're playing Burning Crusade Classic, you're like, oh, you know what, I can go into retail WoW, I can ride around my Warp Stalker mount. But when it starts actually invading The old remake games, it's just, it's not even like I hate it, right? Like, I'm not gonna play this game. Like, I'm not gonna buy the deluxe edition because I really don't care. But like I said, I'm a very aesthetic person. I'm very much about being in the environment. And I feel like if I was even playing classic WoW, and I'm in Thunder Bluff, and I'm like, dude, you know, we're in like old Thunder Bluff. This is just like the olden days. You know, it's not like, you're not trying to recreate every moment for moment from nostalgia or something. But, you know, if you're in Thunder Bluff, and then you just see some guy running around with like a, I don't know, like an I played classic WoW pet toy, and it takes you out of it. You know what I mean? So that's what bothers me personally about it. And it just, it's the fact that, it's like I said, it's soulless. It's a money grab. It's a cash grab to just be like, hey, you want to buy some more stuff? And it's like, I'm already paying for the subscription, and I'm already paying for retail WoW things, but now I gotta pay. I don't know. It just, to me, the whole classic WoW experience, whether it's classic, you know, Burning Crusade, Wrath, eventually, was that you pay for the subscription, and then, you know, people play this, and then maybe that gets them to play retail WoW as well. You know, not everybody, but, you know, you're gonna get a lot of people that go to retail WoW, and maybe they go and buy stuff on the retail shop, you know, whatever. But when they're trying to double dip. I think that's about it. They're trying to double dip. It's like, be fine with just one dip, you know? Sometimes one dip's okay. You don't need the double dip. I don't know. So, in the grand scheme of things, as somebody who doesn't, I'm not even like a hardcore, like, classic WoW, like, no changes, keep the thing. Like, I'm like, boost, whatever, seems alright. I'm not that person, but, like, even this is kind of, it's pushing it a bit, even for me. I'm like, you know, how far down this rabbit hole are we gonna go? So let me know what you think. What's your opinion in the comments section down below? Because really, it's I've seen everything all over the place. You see people being like, I'm not gonna play this shit game ever again, or I'm not doing it. And then there's some people like, yeah, this is awesome. I want to ride around my Warp Stalker mount. Then there's people like, I will spit on every single Warp Stalker I see. It's like, it's literally all over the place. So let me know in the comments what you think. And yeah, I think that's all I got. So thank you very much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all the YouTube lingo. And check out my previous videos right here. I'm working on 2 new Pointless Top 10s. I'm working on a new Oribos Pointless Top 10, as well as a Pointless Top 10 something else. I'm not going to reveal it. It's a fun one. So yeah, both of those being worked on. Okay. See ya.